Okay, welcome back to the next episode. This is our second episode, and the second episode is definitely dealing with health and wellness. Right now, my boy Dre is not going to be here today, but I do have two special guests that's going to be here. We're at a remote location here in Lake City, Georgia, called the ATL Sport Fitness Center. Kimberly and Kenny Alexander are the owners of this fitness center, and because we're dealing with health and wellness and we're dealing with the community, and plus it's January, everybody's going to try that New Year's resolution, want to lose them pounds from eating all that cake and good food and stuff like that. Plus, if you've been going to Burger King, you've been getting them 2 for $6 burgers. So let's try to work on that stuff now. Myself, I tried it a couple times, but today I'm on. Kimberly is not only an owner, but she's also a licensed professional counselor. We met before, and she is challenging me to lose my 20 pounds because I'm sitting here eating all these burgers. So I'm trying to get back to my athletic weight when I played collegiately, and I was at 220. So here's the thing. I want to talk to them a little bit. They're going to share what their dreams and how they got into this arena of fitness. Kim, could you share a little bit about yourself?
Well, I'm Kimberly Alexander. I started in fitness in 1994 and started teaching group fitness classes, and then in 96 went ahead and added a personal training certification to it. Okay. Because I really believed in changing the body. I did it on the side when I was in business, when I was in pharmaceutical sales, but when I switched into mental health in 2005, that's when I realized that this wellness was really a holistic approach.
Gotcha.
So I started, and I was calling myself Psych Fit Lady. I still do call myself that, and I had a company called Psych Fit that we changed to Fit Mind, Fit Body, Fit Soul, gotcha, so that we could emphasize that this wellness, both mind and body, was holistic.
Gotcha.
So Fit Mind, Fit Body, Fit Soul purchased this gym, ATL Sport, and so it's actually a place where you can come do your cardio, get your workout on, go to your Zumba class, but it's also where you can get counseling. And literally clients who come to me for personal training spend some time on the couch. We understand some of those behaviors that are causing these issues. And of course, we uncover some things that make lifelong changes.
Oh yeah, and she is a top trainer, and I would say, and also because she's training me, and I really, she's almost like a coach. I get tired of her telling me stuff that I got to do, but I still got to do it.
I'm wondering about those burgers you said you've been eating.
Don't worry about that right now. Don't worry about my burgers right now. I mean, that was just once. That was only one time. Kenny, how are you, sir?
I am well.
And tell me a little bit about what you do here at ATL Sport.
Well, my job is to just, on a day-to-day basis, I'm here. I'm the face of the gym itself. I've been doing this not half as long as she's been doing it, but since around 2009, I was general manager for LA Fitness and other gyms that I've run throughout the years until we bought our own gym. My main focus, I say, my job is to be here, to be the face, to speak life into people. Being here on a daily basis, being consistent, it don't take long for people to begin to open up. Right. To tell me what they're doing, what's going on in their lives. The fit mind, fit body, fit soul thing. Another aspect of that is spirit, mind, and body.
Gotcha.
And I think I bring the spiritual side into it because my job is to speak life. I pray continually with people in the gym, and I enjoy doing it. But at the same time, my job is to make sure that everything runs smoothly throughout the day.
Yeah. Well, which is very unique is that it brings the Christianity piece, and that I really love about that and understanding. And that is, even though spirituality is part of that, but it still says you still have to be fit. And your body is the temple, so you do have to take care of it in both ways, and I really appreciate how that works together with that.
Well, and what we're trying to do, honestly, is create an atmosphere. Did you ever watch Cheers, like in the 90s? We're trying to create a Cheers without the beer, where everybody knows your name. So it's an atmosphere so that when you come in, you're accepted no matter who you are. Gotcha. We strategically placed this gym in an area where there's a high Vietnamese and Asian population, a high Latino population, high Black population, high Caucasian, and it's a United Nations here. So that's one thing we like, is the diversity.
Right.
The other part is when you're weighted down and you're heavy and you want to come in and kind of let some things go at the front desk, we're there for that. We'll receive it. But if you just want to put your headphones on and keep it moving and don't talk to anybody, you can do that as well.
I like that. And one of the things that we want to get more into is more health and wellness. So tell me a little bit about why. I remember we had a conversation earlier about these CrossFit types of workout routines, and you were telling me there's a bad side to that. So tell me a little bit more about what you mean by there's a bad side to the CrossFit.
Well, I'll be honest with you. All fitness has a risk that's associated to it. And for me, I'm a very analytically minded person. So I always say, even with my clients, we already have a set of issues we're dealing with, let's not add to them.
Gotcha.
So risk benefit is important to me. Things like CrossFit, boot camps, we offer that here, boot camps. Those things work in a very short amount of time to get fast results, and people like that. The problem is the body wasn't sustained to do those activities over long term, and that's why you see higher injury rates. You and I may be in the emergency room trying to help someone who's suicidal, but I guarantee you there's a lot of injuries that are coming in from those types of workouts.
That's true.
So what we're trying to promote are the things that change your lifestyle. Picking up these weights, these medicine balls, getting on these mats, doing cardio, those done in moderation, meaning not doing high intensity all the time, but that interval piece are what helps you meet your goals and sustain them and reduce your risk for injury.
Gotcha.
So I don't want to bash anyone who's found some success in doing it, but sometimes a lot of people really don't know what they're doing.
Right.
And that's when you walk away with backs that are injured and knees that are thrown out, and then you end up not working out at all because you're hurt.
Right. And so, and Kenny, like you said, you've been working in Lifetime Fitness for a while and being manager there. What are some of the things that you carry from that aspect to here to your own personal gym, since this is now your baby, this is what you're working on?
Well, the thing that I learned early on in working in the big gym industries, I bring the personal aspect.
Gotcha.
See, I'm going to know your name the second time you come in here. I know every member by name,
Gotcha.
which is important, and I think that's very important because, you know, working at the other gyms that I worked at, you're a number. They don't care if you don't show up.
Right.
As long as you pay your monthly membership every month, they don't really care.
Right.
With me, if I don't see you for a few days or a week, I'm going to call you. I'm like, so
that's
where
nice.
are you? Because I take the time to find out what your goals are, what you're trying to do.
Yeah.
I want to know. So because I want to check on you. And you come in the gym, you know, I may spend 30 minutes on the treadmill with you, just talking,
Gotcha.
talking with you.
Yeah.
And so that translates into success that bigger gyms don't do.
Got you. Yeah.
They don't do that.
And so, like I said, for me, one of the things about our agency at the Counseling Consulting Group of Georgia is that we do have a sports, we call counseling the student athletes. So we deal with mental toughness, we deal with things like that, and having a facility like this would be something that could be a marriage to work out, because I would definitely like to see some of the members come here, still get the carryover of the counseling aspect as well as getting the mentoring and stuff that, because here's the situation about this with fitness and everything. It's really not a fad, it actually is a lifestyle. And
Exactly.
with that lifestyle, you're gonna have to have people that keeps you focused. And I said that is one thing that Kenny said that I like, is that if someone calls me and says, hey man, where you been, what's going on? So now I know where Kim gets it from, because now Kenny does it, so I know that she does. Because she would text me in a minute, let me see what you're eating, and if I make me some grits and eggs, she gonna tell me, okay, do you have toast with that? And I gotta, you know, what type of bread? She don't want me having any bread, you know, so I try to sneak it in. But the main thing is for this channel, for what we're trying to do, especially on a platform for us here at the Brotherhood of Mental Health, is that we want to make sure that everything that we do, health, wellness, dealing with mental illness, fatherhood, dealing with relationships, marriage, understanding how to deal with life in general from a male's perspective, is that we also deal with fitness, because a lot of us play ball, a lot of us sports related when we started in high school, football and stuff like that. So the goal is that we still want to carry that over, because as you can see, a lot of these linebackers that's looking 325, built solid muscle, as soon as when they get retired, all of a sudden that sucker turns. He gonna tell me. Go ahead, tell me. Talk to me about it.
I was about to say this. I see this every day in the gym, especially for men. Men that play, I mean, I see it every day.
Got you.
Men come into the gym who haven't worked out in years. They play football in high school or even college, but they've been out of the gym for years. And they come back to the gym and they want to go right back to where they were.
Yeah.
When they were back in the day. And I tell them, you can't do that. You're going to hurt yourself.
Yeah, leave them 3 wheels alone. Don't go 3 wheels. Don't start
Exactly.
3 wheels. Just start with your 45.
But what I see them do, they want to come in. If I don't go over and start talking to them and let them know this, they'll go ahead and try to grab that, try to lift it.
Yeah.
And then they'll do it, and then they won't come back for a month.
Right.
Because they hurt themselves.
They hurt themselves, and then they feel embarrassed that they couldn't get what they used to get. So those are the
Exactly.
things. And so that's the thing about weight training and also mental health, because it gets into that mindset. When your mind is what we call mental toughness, if you're not mentally tough and you go in here and someone's going to tell you, hey, let me show you how to do this work, and you're like, man, I used to do this all myself.
Yes.
Now you got some lady telling you how to do it, and she's killing it. if you ain't mentally tough, you're gonna be like, you know what, I ain't coming back to this spot, you know. And that's the one thing I like about this as a married couple, that I really appreciate and admire, to see that happening, like I said, and for us, for married couples and stuff like that out there. Take advantage of it. These guys took advantage of an opportunity for themselves. They took what they learned from the other businesses and put it in together, and they put God first on this, and this is how they're making it work. And like I said, it is going to be a struggle from time to time, but like I said, they're mentally tough for that, as well as, and they got each other, and they also got the Lord on their side. Yes. So take that a point on that. Okay, so this should be about around that 15-minute mark. So like I said, we're going to come back in another 30 seconds, and we'll go back over some stuff that she's going to work me out on, because she's going to talk to me about my workout stuff, okay? All right, see y'all back in 30 seconds. Peace. I refuse to accept the views that mankind is so tragically bound to the starless midnight of racism and war that the bright daybreak of peace and brotherhood can never become a reality. I believe that an unarmed truth and unconditional love will have the final word. This quote from the late Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. spoke to me on Monday, January 15th, 2018. Over the weekend, POTUS 45 viewed brown and black immigrants from the continent of Africa, the island of Haiti, and Central America, their homes, as shitholes. Whether he deliberately said these words or it was implied, the overall mention and actions of POTUS 45, to me, without a doubt, is racial. This man continues to provide the media and those who love this country his view on his first presidential campaign slogan, "We're going to take our country back." According to Michael Eric Dyson in his book entitled The Black Presidency, Barack Obama, and the Politics of Race in America, share with the reader that race is the most durable link in a nation's chain of destiny. Moreover, Yet when those are in opposition to the President Obama's 2 terms were granted permission to challenge his administration, birtherism, calling him a Muslim and a leader of a terrorist, organizations and even some of the African American community began to challenge that he was not even black enough. I began to reflect on how the quote from Dr. King is so true today. From those who were considered themselves as civil leaders or leaders in the struggle, let us not forget the concept of Dr. King that unarmed truth and unconditional love will have the final word. I can recall and live by 2 quotes that my mom gave me. First quote from my mother is, "Truth needs no defense." She would say this before I would try to argue my case or in order for me not to get a whooping or even try to place myself on punishment. According to her, you're considering providing, when consistently providing various excuses that continue to kick the overall wrong down the road, then you're not ready to accept the consequences of your actions. The second quote from my mother is, "What you tolerate, you soon will defend." Now, this may be from some other ill famous, but I'm going to give credit to my mom anyway. Those Republicans that are silent and are not condemning POTUS 45 and telling him that he should apologize or try to provide excuses for his actions are definitely in violation of these 2 quotes. Here at the Counseling Consulting Group of Georgia, this platform believes in the real characteristics of a person, and the truth of humanity will provide the unconditional love for his fellow man and do their best to help them seek the truth through love. We're willing and thankful for this opportunity to provide you with a platform for education and change, with the undertow of truth and unconditional love. Remember, live life, love strong, and do something that makes your parents proud. Peace.